Capricorn, hi, how are you? It's Lisa, and I'm here to do the mid-month reading for October 2022. It's general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but take what does, leave what doesn't. If you're new to my channel, I hope you will come back, you will enjoy it, and then come back to see me again. If you could, give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment if it resonates with you. I'd love to hear from you. And oops, if you've been here before, I really do appreciate the support. It means a lot. What are we going to tell Capricorn for the middle of October 2022? Capricorn, middle of October 2022. All right, we got Justice. The Tower. Seven of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Two of Wands, and the Eight of Cups. All right, Capricorn, let me just take a look at this real quick. Then we'll go through it, and then we'll clarify with another deck and pull some oracle cards at the end. Big energy. All right. First thing we have, this is how you see yourself with this Justice card. Now, Justice is all about things being fair, for good or for bad. You know, it's almost like a karma. It's like, you know, what the actions that you do has reactions one way or the other, you know, negative or positive. So I feel like this is feeling your situation right now. You're feeling very, very fair about something, or you're feeling very justified about a situation, maybe. And because then I have this Tower energy, and with this, it makes me feel like you want something to crumble. I'm not sure. Yeah, I feel like maybe something was going on with you, and you were seeking justice for some situation. And the outcome might have been in a way that you wanted to be able to have somebody else have a different insight. For them to have whatever it is that they had in their mind, you know, where they felt very, you know, positive and strongly about, that you wanted it to crumble in their heads. You know, not like, did you ever have like a belief in your head, and, you know, all of a sudden you hear something and it's like, ooh, that's not it anymore. Your opinion changes, your thoughts about it change. And I feel like that, whatever the situation is, you want somebody else to have that kind of Tower moment in their thought process, in their, you know, in how they're going to like continue with things going forward. But maybe when we clarify, it'll make a little bit more sense. But then I have this Seven of Pentacles. Now this is something it's going to grow. You know, if you keep putting effort into it, keep putting things into it, thoughts into it, it's going to continue to grow. Now, in the traditional deck, you'll see is like the guy's usually standing there, and, you know, you got like 6 of those pentacles are kind of like on a tree, but the other one's all by itself. And that could be because it's like, okay, yeah, this could keep growing, whatever this is. Or you could just take that one little pentacle and plant another seed and take it away from this one. And for this, it feels like you're afraid of which way it's going to go. And I think it has to do with whatever this justice situation was for you. You're afraid that it's going to continue to grow. Maybe it'll be a negative aspect for you somehow. I don't know what it is. But maybe you're hoping that it does, like, put that one to rest and plant another seed somewhere else. If this resonates with you, I think you'll get it. I really do, but I'm not sure when we clarify. Hopefully it'll come up. Because if that's the case, it's really deep. And then I do have what's going for you, what's in your corner pretty much. This Hierophant. Now this is, it could be a couple things. There might be a spiritual aspect to something that you're doing right now. Maybe you're thinking about, going to your pastor, your church, spending more time, in prayer, or just thinking about things spiritually. But it could also be, it is representative of marriage. And it can also be just having things be inside the box. Not being too outlandish, not being too, just, the way the Hierophant's always about, this is how it is, that's how it should be. Very standard, very conservative, don't do anything crazy. So I guess it depends on what the other cards are, which way it'll go. I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. I'll let you know. But now you do have this Two of Wands. And this is something where you're planning things and you're thinking about things and you're making lists and you're trying to get all your ducks in a row. And I feel like right here in this spread, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to be planning things out. Or maybe not making plans for something. Like maybe don't count your chickens before they're hatched. That's what it feels like. Don't count your chickens before they're hatched. So maybe whatever the situation is here with this Justice and the Tower and the Seven of Pentacles, you have to wait to see how that comes out before you should make any plans to do anything else. It's almost like just hold up. Don't go, hold up. It's just, all right. Because in the possible outcome, I have you moving away from something. Like you put a lot of time into it, a lot of energy into it. And I don't know what this is. This could be a relationship, it could be a job, it could be pretty much anything. But you're moving away from it. It's not working for you anymore. Whatever went on or what's going on, you realize it's not gonna come back. It's not gonna be good for you anymore. Interesting. All right, well, let's see what we can find out, Capricorn. All right, why is the Justice here for Capricorn? Why is Justice here for Capricorn? All right, I got the Two of Swords and the Fool. All right, well, it looks like whatever justice represented for you. I don't know if this was something in court. I don't know if this was some, like court papers or some kind of situation that you had to make decisions about. Because you have this Two of Swords energy, and this is where you had to stop and, just try not to maybe get your emotions involved in it. You had to be, kind of to the facts, to the point, without emotion involved. But I feel like that would have been a very different path for you. So maybe maybe in a situation you usually do have a lot of emotions, you do have a lot of feelings, and you were very engaged in it. But I feel like in that, whatever this justice situation was for you, you're not supposed to do that. And that was like a different path for you to take. So what about this Tower? Tell me about Tower for Capricorn. The Tower again. All right. And the Knight of Swords. The Knight can be representing any kind of, it could be a person, male or female. Just a very action-oriented individual. Fast thinking, ambitious. And the Tower coming up again, it's like, all right, so I feel like at that point, yeah, whatever you wanted to crumble in their mindset, it probably will. And it feels like it, kind of like doubled down on it. And I'm wondering if this isn't the person who's oh my goodness. I got these nails on. I'm wondering if this isn't the person that you wanted the mindset to crumble on. Like, male or female, I don't... And if that was the case, then it seems like it may have worked. Let's see about this Seven of Pentacles. Because you had to make a decision, or somebody had to make a decision that was almost without emotion and just, totally different route that for you. Maybe it's not something that you do like that. Now we do have the High Priestess and the Nine of Coins. Now that's like, maybe they're saying something that wasn't real clear, but having a lot of confidence in it that it's going to work out well. Because I feel like you just didn't know. You didn't know if it was going to be something that was going to, crumble and be done with it, or if they're going to like keep growing their theory, or whatever it was that you didn't want to exist anymore. And I feel like it was just an opinion or a thought process. And I feel like, you feel like you had enough confidence thinking, okay, yeah, I got the point across. Well, the Hierophant and the World. And the Knight of Cups. With this Hierophant action, it feels like you're on the right path. Whatever the situation was, however you had to, work things out, going, staying neutral, staying in the box. And again, like, not sure what it felt like, but it feels like you were on the right path of it. Now this is possibly a person that you are in a relationship with, and that's what the Hierophant was reflecting. That there was a marriage or a relationship, like a marriage type relationship. That's on the right path of that. Or it could just be a matter of however you were looking at it, like, staying, like, yeah, not thinking outside the box, just saying right the way it's supposed to be. But I do feel like that Knight of Cups is somebody. So I feel like that's somebody in your environment that's possibly in a relationship with, or just somebody that you're around a lot. And there's Two of Wands and the Hermit and the Nine of Swords. So, looks like, all right, you've been going within trying to figure out what your decision should be, because making plans before you found out any of this wasn't going to work for you. And I feel like you were stressed out about it because you weren't sure what to do. Or you won't be sure. I always say things that they're in the past. They're not. But with this Hermit energy, I feel like you're there and you're on the right path of however it was going to be. Whoever you wanted to stop, whatever that you didn't want for them to maintain, with the Tower energy coming up twice. And whether they were going to continue thinking about it or they weren't anymore, it was going to be done and over with, things were on the right path. But you're still stressed out about making the plans, taking the time to make the plans. Maybe you're thinking, for some reason you're just nervous. You're just nervous and like feeling anxiety. And you can't, you're going within. You're trying to think about it. Well, should I do this? Should I do that? And I feel like maybe you're still unsure. The Eight of Cups again. Crazy. Alright, so you got the Eight of Cups twice. And so moving away from something that you put a lot of time and energy in. And with this Chariot, this is actually, moving away from it. Like, you have the right idea. It's a matter of, having the drive and the determination to do it. Now, it's very possible this could even be, like, a trip somewhere. Like, maybe this moving away was actually moving physically away from something. But it just seems kind of very specific. So I feel like whatever you got free will. So whatever your decision is, after you get over this stuff, because I don't know what the situation was. And hopefully you'll be able to make that decision that's going to work out the best for you and for whoever else concerned. But I feel like you're still shaky about the plans. You're not going to be sure about the plans. You're stressed out about the plans and how to go about making them. And it could be the plans about making the move. And I don't know if it's a physical move or not, but I guess it's very possible. Let's see what we can find out here. This is your aura cards. It's kind of like the color of your aura during this. Okay, you got protection and imagination. Okay. And love. All right. Let me see. If you want to hang out for this. Well, the imagination, I think we could figure that is using your imagination, maybe to figure out what it is that you're supposed to be able to do. Because maybe you feel stuck. Possibly have a love relationship going on, or just feeling like, you love people, people love you, and just feeling love in your life. Protection, no, never seen that one. And of course, it'll take me forever to find it. Yeah, it tells me it's one color and it's under something else. So I can't say it. But let's pull the moon one anyway. Nothing will come of this situation. Void of course moon. Interesting. Let's see. I was worried that this was going to happen. Because the colors it says it is, it's not. I can't imagine too many people are going to sit here and wait for me to do this. But maybe I'll put it in the comments somewhere. Jeez. Yeah, I'll put it in the comments because I can't find it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you can give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe. I hope it made some sense to you. If you want to write me a comment, if it resonated, I'd love to hear about it. Try to put it together. I'm a little confused, but I kind of get it. And hopefully you do too. Alright, I'll talk to you later. Bye.